Alright, so here I've come to the last hole in my signature. So I go down through the inside. Around the spine. And instead of going back up through the same signature, here's when I'm going to put my second one on, my second signature, and I'm going to go up through that signature symbol. And now is when we're going to add a little step. So I came up through the second signature, and I'm going down. Oh, wait a minute, let me think a second. Yes, okay. All right, I'm going down into the second hole. And what I'm going to do now is make what's called a kettle stitch. And so I came through the second hole, or I came down through that hole, and then I'm going to put my needle between, it's hard to see, I'm going to put my needle between the cover and the first signature. Okay, so think about it like you're jumping down one, and then you're going between. And it's a little tricky. You'll have to, it may take you a bit to just figure out your strategy for getting the needle into that little space and then getting it around. So again, I came down through that hole in the signature, came out, and then instead of going into the spine like we were doing before, I'm putting the needle between the cover and that first signature. So I put it between there, and then I'm just going to come back so that I wrap it around that first stitch. Can you see that? Ah. Okay. And now I'm going to come back up through the hole, through the same hole. Up. After I did the kettle stitch, I came back up. And you'll see you get a nice little loopy looking thing. Alright, so then I'm going down into the next hole, pulling it all the way through, and then I'm going to make my kettle stitch again. So I'm going to go between that first and second, or between the cover and the first signature, and then I'm going to turn my needle around and just bring it around. Again, so that you're wrapping it right around that stitch on the bottom. Back up through the same hole and go down into your next.